Well, yeah, but back then when the whole Iraq thing was going on, in Afghanistan actually.
You guys call it Iraq. I still find that so funny.
It's Iraq actually, but living in America so long, I'm Iraq, you know?
Yeah.
But it's actually Iraq. And there's no such thing as the Middle East, by the way. They're not in the Middle East. They're in Africa somewhere.
You done your homework?
I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was just going through a moment where I was like, you know what, man? I'm tired of all this, like, you know? And
it's
then,
bullshit.
Yeah, and then I had personal experience with one of my homeboys who had something to do with somebody who was very close to me that he shouldn't have gone there. So it was just like, you know, f that dude, that f this girl too for doing that. You know what I mean?
So your personal. Guy took your girl?
It wasn't my girl, actually. Personally, it was my sister, actually. He had something to do with my sister. And he was my homeboy.
Okay.
You get, and I never knew until after a while. And even after I knew, it was
what's
like,
wrong with him having something to do with your sister?
It was nothing. He's my boy.
So your boy cannot have something to do with your sister?
Without me knowing about it? Nah. He had something to do with my sister and my other homeboy's sister. So it wasn't like a relationship.
So he was just doing all you people's sisters,
It was just doing something, you know what I mean? So at that moment,
I need to interview that guy.
I'm serious, like, nah, he cool though. That's my boy, you know what I'm saying? He cool.
But at that moment,
you.
Yeah, right. Fair enough. You're allowed to have those kind of days.
And
I have those kind of days.
I had
all the
that
time.
kind of month, I think.
Really?
Right. So at that period, but it wasn't the kind of song I wanted to put out. Even though some people felt it like, yo, that's what's up. But that's not what I wanted to represent.
You probably have been banned in Nigeria knowing what the government's like. Sometimes they're very strict. Okay, we're still going to take it back as we keep coming into what's going on now. But when did you discover your passion for rap?
2005.
Really?
I always could rap.
Did you used to think, I want to be a rapper?
No, never. I wanted to be a pharmacist.
Okay.
My dad's a pharmacist. His dad was a pharmacist.
So you wanted to carry the family line?
I really didn't want to carry it, but it was just like, hey.
You will be a pharmacist, like Nigeria.
Like, hello, grandpa was a pharmacist, and and daddy pays the bills, and he's a pharmacist. So don't mess up. So, but nah, that wasn't me. I don't want to sit in front of no cubicle and count drugs and cool.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. And 05, you know, that's when we started the label Q Beats, you know, with the T Billions. His name's Tunji Balalu. He came to Nigeria, he visited, he was able to kick it with, you know, the stars at the time. And he just knew there was an opportunity for me because he knew I could rap.
Yeah.
I just never took it as a career. So when he came back, he just spiced me up and everything, got me in the studio. We went up in the studio and we made the first joint. Well, we made a song called Basi Bay.
Okay.
It was me featuring Traffic, you know, a co-artist on QBs at the time. And then after that, you know, we were inspired. And then we did another joint, you know, Yemoja, which featured Mike Oakley.
Yeah.
So that was okay, you know what, let's go in, let's go shoot a video. How much is a video? Whatever, let's just get it done.
And that, I think, was really well accepted. Yemoja was...
It was like, it bridged because, you know, I came in with the tattoos, because I had the tattoos before music. It wasn't like, you know...
Music.
Yeah, it wasn't like, okay, this is what I used to sell music. Yeah. So I was tapping into a different generation, which is like the Nigerian generation or the American wannabe generation or whatever, which a lot of Nigerians want to be.
Yeah. And
then Mike was just for the older folks. So I think that right there was just beautiful. Yeah. I earned me a nomination at Channel Awards.
Yeah, it did.
And that's how my career started. So after that, it was like, okay, I can do it, so I got to follow up.
Yeah.
So it's just been the process of following up, and then we put out the mixtape, which had Your Body in it. Your body by somebody, boo-boo. Your body by somebody. That was a gift and a curse.
Why? Why'd you say that?
Because after we make that song, it blew up so big where we're deciding, like, should we shoot a video for it or not? Because it's not an original beat. It's a mixtape track. But people were feeling it so much, it was just like, you know what? As a promotional tool, let's just do it. Went back again, put some money together, shot the video, but then the MTVs and the Channel O's and all that wouldn't play it because copyright violations.
Yeah.
So that goes the curse, you get me? But the gift that's what everybody knows me for.
I mean, where did what does it mean? Your body by
That's
somebody?
me, man. I'll make up stuff like that. Your body by scenes on, you know, it just sounded good.
Yes.
Anyway, it sounded like the kind of thing where your body by, like, rise people, Joe, let me go. That kind of thing, like, your body by. Because like I could.
Because actually, sorry to cut you, but you identify with Raz people, don't you?
Like everybody in Oakwood rides.
So you identify with bus conductors, bus drivers.
Touts, people that don't have too much going on for them.
Why is that who you choose to identify with?
They're around me. I respect everybody.
You're not son. Look at all that waving.
That's what they do. Like so about
Nothing
and
do
I'm
you.
sitting there like, yeah, that's what's up, my God. So it's like, this is the influence.
So you feel that more than, this is fantastic work. You feel that more than if someone came up to you like that. You like to be hailed.
I like the
realness.
Let's just say there's some things I've done in the past that I'm not proud of. Let's just put it like
things
that.
like carrying guns, nice.
What
do you have to say? Because
actually, you find guns and you find knives in the streets. You get me? So if you
it's legal in America.
Well, it's legal if
you've got a license, but you can go and buy one.
You don't have to have a license when you're in the streets. So that's the thing. So you don't want to self-incriminate yourself.
Because I want to talk about that because
that's the life I've lived.
In London, we have that. Obviously, it's not as prolific as in America, but a lot of it's like a running trend with Nigerians to carry guns, especially. And you would be surprised. People in clubs would say to you, if there's a fight, they could do something like this, like just to warn you, or they'll signal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like that.
What do you have to say on that subject?
As far as that subject, I put the guns down a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a violent person by any means at this point. You get me? I got so much things going for me. I have a family. I have a daughter. So, yeah.
You talked about her a lot today. You realize?
Right. That's my love. That's all I got. I don't have a mom anymore. So.
Is that who you were crying about?
No. I'm done with her. Like I still love her, but
you're not in love with her.
I'm in love with her. I love her, but I'm not with her. And I know I'm facing reality. I'm a realistic person.
Can I ask why you're not with her?
Well, because I'm out here doing what I'm doing out here.
Well, the distance, then.
Right, and distance and time and it's just other men.
But you're
in the
gonna
world.
be you could bring them here.
I could, but is that what she wants? Do I really want to bring my kids out here?
Why wouldn't you want to?
I'm trying to get to a status out here. I'm working on stuff, and I feel like that's more important right now for me because I have to provide for my family.
In future.
Right, so.
Because she'll be going to college soon.
Exactly.
So before you know it, time does go really quickly.
Just raising a kid in America it's about money. It's just like a cash game. It's like if you don't have that money, the system is gonna pretty much, excuse French, but they're gonna make you either go to jail for not being able to pay it, child support, or they're gonna make you have to come out the ass and pay some kind of money. So I don't want that situation for me. I want to make sure, even if that's the case, I can take care of my daughter regardless,
How old you? Well, until they're 18, I guess, is what the law makes you.
Until they're 18. And if they decide to go to college, you have to take care of their first couple of years in college and all that. So it's just really like...
So you're not even thinking about having fun or like
that's why it's like I don't even play around. Like people, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have the time. Like I joke around when I want to joke around. But when it comes to the music and the business and why I'm doing it, I'm in the music business. I'm not just making music anymore. Like when I was making music, I wasn't even known. I was just doing music like, hey, 120, SauceKid, nah, that's 10. Now it's like, okay, now they know me for making music. Nobody comes up to me like, yo, you had 9 A's in WAC. You know what I'm saying? You did this, you had this, you aced your debate speech, and they come and be like, yo, I like your new song.
Yeah.
You get me? So that's what I'm known for, and that's what I do. Mm-hmm. So I gotta take it seriously. I don't play around.
Of course. Bringing it back to the music, who would you say are your, role models, your musical influences?
They're more on the American side of things. I like Eminem because of his character, because of what he brings to the table. Eminem came out when he was probably in his late 20s, early 30s, and appealed to the kids.
I remember I'm Slim Shady. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
The first song he even came out with was the Hi, my name is. And just picture you being in your late 20s, early 30s, going hi, my name is, and people and little kids are just relating to you, and then little kids start doing what you tell them to do, then lawsuits start happening. He had influence on people's lives.
He did.
So he's an influence to me.
And he makes real music, doesn't he?
He does. He talks
about pills.
He talks about his daughter. He talks about his baby mom. He talks about his wife, his mom. Reality music. He sells his lifestyle, his personality, which is what I'm about too. I like Jadakiss because of his lyricism. I think he's one of the most consistent rappers that I've ever listened to. There's nothing Jadakiss does that sometimes I might not be as impressed as the last effort, but it's Jada.
I'm more of a Styles P fan, actually.
I love Styles P too.
Like, I remember I Get High.
Ooh,
Not the
Gangsta the Gentleman album.
Yeah, it was hot.
I like that.
I had that on repeat.
Fabulous Jada Kiss.